Hi guys, it's ASBYT, and Google very recently just announced their brand new gaming system, and in today's video I'm going to tell you all the top things you need to know about the new announcement. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. Now Google, sure, have had some flops in their time, but they've also been involved in and created some incredible projects as well, like of course the platform we're sat on now. And yes, they may not have started it, but they've done some brilliant things with it since the takeover, and right now in 2019 we might be right on the cusp of something truly incredible and groundbreaking again. It's called Google Stadia. What is it? And why should you be excited? So Stadia is a brand new gaming setup by Google. It was launched a couple of days ago, and you will be able to get involved and use it from the sort of summer onwards, but it will be 2019. Starting with the name, could have been a bit better, to be honest. I mean, with the fact that it is to do with gaming, they had so many chances of some insane alliteration with the GG, but unfortunately it wasn't to be. Right, so the main concept of Google Stadia is gaming off console, streaming straight from the internet, being able to pick it up on your desktop, your smartphone, tablet, laptop, you name it. As long as you've got internet, you should be good to go. Now they say 4K at 60 frames a second is going to be made available right from launch this year in 2019, and HDR and surround sound, with the foresight to go up to 8K. Is this doable? Yeah. Are they going to be able to deliver on launch 4K at 60 frames a second across multiple different platforms, streaming all over the world? Well, come back to me on that one. There's no denying they have the capabilities. There will be teething issues, obviously, and I don't believe it's going to go as smoothly as they made out in the launch anyway. But it is incredibly exciting that this is even being talked about and is actually going to happen. One of the best things about Stadia is the fact that you are going to be able to be playing on one device, i.e. your desktop or your laptop, and you're going to be able to instantly move to a different device and carry on the game there and then without any time delay. And that is really impressive. The second thing that I think is incredible is the fact that you're going to be able to, as an example, be watching something on YouTube to do with gaming, and then there's going to be a pop-up where you can then go and actually play the game there and then. You'll literally just click on that play button and you will go straight into the game. You don't have to go to a console and start downloading it or going to a shop and going and buying the game. That in itself is pretty brilliant. With Google Stadia, you will be able to use current controllers, for example, to play the games, but they will be launching alongside it their brand new Google Stadia game controller. And without obviously having it in hand and testing it, I can't really say how good it is in terms of comfort and, you know, all that shebang. But there are two fairly special things on this gamepad, and they're both as a result of the fact that the controller is going to be connected via Wi-Fi straight to the Google Center, and it means that two buttons on there. One, you're going to be able to press and share what you're playing, etc. with your friends and the outside world, and that is of course going to be a great feature for streamers. And the second button is for Google Voice Assistant. So if you're in a game and you're struggling with a specific level, for example, you can obviously use Google Assistant to help you out with different games and just, you know, Google Assistant in general that you might want to do whilst you're gaming. Checking the weather. They always use that as an example, so I'm going to use it now. What's the weather like tomorrow in Bognor Regis? And of course, the ability to use Voice Assistant and the inbuilt microphone on the controller means that game developers, for example, will be able to integrate specific features of their game, which will make the game more interactive as a result. Now, obviously, one of the biggest downsides about this is the fact that you're going to need decent internet. If you yourself don't, or you're in a region that just doesn't simply have that good Wi-Fi, for example, then it's going to hold you back for sure. How they counteract things like that and lag and traffic and everything like that is again to be seen, and there will be teething issues. Like I said, it's not going to work absolutely incredibly straight away, but hopefully it's something that they will work on and improve as time goes on. Stadia will launch first in the US, the UK, parts of Europe and Canada as well, and then after a hopefully successful rollout, fingers crossed, it will launch sort of further worldwide. Now, no word of yet as to any titles that will be made available to play on Stadia, but that will probably come in the summer when they will be making more announcements. And then I would guess as we move towards the wonderful holiday season, when everyone goes mental and buys loads of games, for example, for the kids, Google Stadia might just be ready. As and when I hear any more information, I will be updating you guys, firstly on Twitter and Instagram, and then of course I will be doing another I give up. I generally give up. What's the point? Can't speak. I will then be doing a follow-up video on this to give you guys all of the latest and greatest information as soon as it drops. If you want to see that, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Turn on the notification bell so that every time I post a video on anything tech, you are notified. Like and share if you did enjoy this video and found it helpful. I love you and leave you. I'll see you in the next one. ASBYT. Peace out.